Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you how I made this beautiful kaftan with a stylish sleeve and a tight waistline. If this is something you're interested in, please keep on watching. Thank you, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're yet to subscribe. Thank you so much. So guys, I'm using this milky fabric which is 2 yards, but if you're on a bigger size or a fuller size, you can use 3 yards, or if you want yours to be fuller than mine, you can use 3 yards. So I'm using my tape rule, my scissors and my chalk. I've just folded this fabric into 4 pieces. I folded it into 4, as you can see, and I secured it with my safety pin at the other side that does not have cut. So I went ahead to mark out 1 inches to serve as my shoulder line. So I started by marking out my shoulder line 1 inches. This is a sleeve fabric and you need to secure it with your pin so it does not keep moving or keep scattering, just like mine. I had to secure it with a safety pin. So I marked out this 1 inches to serve as a guideline and to make it neater, and I went ahead to come down by 14 inches for sleeve. I marked out my 14 inches. So I went in by 2 inches. I'm going to mark it 2 inches till I get to the length of the fabric. For the length of the fabric, you can use your desired length. For me, I'm using the whole 2 yards of fabric, and I'm also using the whole length of the 2 yards of fabric. So I went ahead to cut out that 1 inches that serves as my shoulder line, and I also straighten it here to make it neater, to make it equal at this side that has cutting, to make sure the lines are equal. Then go down by 1 inches and cut out the line you created at the armhole. Go down from the 1 inches, from the line 1 inches down, as you can see, then cut through to your length, removing my safety pins. So I opened up my neckline. The upper part, the neckline is going to be straight because there is no neckline opening. So it's just going to be plain straight like this. You can see. Arrange your fabric to meet each other at the top. Then divide the line to get the center of the fabric. The center of my fabric is 16 because from one end to the other end is 32 inches. So this end is 32 inches. So from that 16, your shoulder divided by 2. My shoulder divided by 2 is 8 inches. So I went ahead to the right to mark 8 inches and half inches allowance because I want my shoulder to make the side. I went to the other side to mark out 8 inches also. So I marked out 8 inches on the left, 8 inches on the right, half inches measurement on the left and half inches measurement on the line. So guys, like I was trying to say, the half inches measurement is for my shoulder, is for off shoulder, my off shoulder. So I'm going to go over to the sewing machine. I came down by 1 inches and I'm going to stitch at exactly 1 inches. I will stitch it 1 inch, give it a 1 inch stitch. So on this other side, I'm going to come down by 1 inches also, and I will go to my sewing machine and give it a 1 inch stitch. Then we'll So guys, after I was done stitching it, this is what it looks like. So I came to show you guys what it looks like. So this allowance at the top, I'll be using it to fold it in. So I just measured my shoulder to know my shoulder is 17. Normally my shoulder is supposed to be 18 inches, but I added 1 inches for off shoulder allowance, then 18. So you're going to go ahead to fold in. I just want to show you guys what is going to happen here. You're going to go ahead to fold it in and use your machine to stitch on it, like you can see. Fold the other side into, fold it the first time, fold it the second time, then stitch. Then for the sleeve, you're still going to fold it in 2 times. Fold the first, fold the second one, stitch on it. There's no light, so I didn't iron mine. So remember to iron to make it straight, because it's a slick fabric and the thread is going to gather it if it's not well ironed. It's going to have squeezes all over. So this is what the armhole and the neck stitches looks like. So I came down by 15 inches. My waistline is 17 inches, but I minus 2 inches from it, which gave me 15 inches. Then divided my fabric into 2 from one end to the other. Divided it into 2 to get the center part of the fabric, because this is where my rope is going to be stitched at. To get the center of the fabric, I mark. Then my waist divided by 4. Your waist circumference divided by 4. You mark at one end and mark the same thing at the other side. For the rope, I'm going to be using, the length of my rope is 40 inches. I think it's too long for me. You can make your own 35 inches or your desired length. For the wideness of the fabric, I'm using 3 inches. So I'll go over to my sewing machine again, make a fold to cover the edges or to make it neater. Fold it, then fold it into 2 again. That is what I'm going to do. I'm just trying to show you guys what is going to happen here. And this is the rope after I was done stitching it. So you can see the rope is now 1 inches after I was done stitching it. So I'm going to use my safety pin to guide it, or to pin it down here at where I marked my waist circumference. So remember not to put it exactly at your waistline, because it's going to by the time you wear it, it's going to be dropping down, like it's going to be down. So make sure you minus 1 inches or 2 inches from your waist from your waistline before attaching it to it, and you make sure you attach it to the front part of the fabric. So guys, I'm done stitching it, and this is what it came out. This is how it's going to be looking like when you stitch yours. So I just made a very little stitch, as you can see, not that obvious. So guys, now I can go ahead to close the two sides of my fabric. I'll go ahead to close it with 1 inches sewing allowance. So after I was done, I came back and noticed that the armhole or the sleeve opening was too much. So I decided to close it a bit with 4 inches allowance. So normally what I have for my sleeve is 14 inches. So I minus 4 inches. I'm trying to get where, yes, this is what I was looking for, because that was where my stitches stopped at. So I will come up by 4 inches. I remove 4 inches from the 14 inches. So what is left of it is 10 inches, because I don't want a case where I'm going to wear it and my bra will be showing. But if you like yours like that, you can leave it, and my fabric is not that full to compare to the one on the picture, as you can see. So I went to the other side also, and I minus 4 inches. So I'm going to close it down. I will go over to the sewing machine and I will close this 4 inches down. So you can decide to give it a small niche there, a small stitch there, or you close it like I did. I closed mine down. So make sure to close the whole of it. You can see. You can see. So guys, this is what the fabric came out after I was done. You can see. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much.